Hello YouTube, this is Sun Tzu's second cousin with, let's see, my third commentary battle on Shogun 2 Total War. My opponent's name is K-Rim, and it's on the map Waterfalls. And crossing the river takes me from the familiar to new adventures, and is a Japanese death poem. And that's all I have to say, because honestly, I played this game about a few weeks ago, and I cannot honestly remember what it was about. So I'm pretty much going to do this spontaneously. Improvise, just say whatever I gotta say, because I don't remember what the hell happens. So, we will see. But I named the game Yeah Boy, so something cool must have happened. Ah, this game. Okay. So, this is a wonderful case of the spam army. I am not a fan of this. Naginata Samurai for everybody. Do you like Naginata Samurai? Apparently this guy really likes Naginata Samurai. And also his, let's see, he's got 2 waves of Naginata Samurai, and then pretty much the last wave is Lone Sword Ashigaru. I don't really know what strategy he's going to take, but I immediately see this as potentially dangerous. I mean, you could see up here that he has more units than me, so that can really suck. So what do? Okay, prepare your anus, goes on the left flank. He's going to go prepare the enemy's anus. And just 1 unit of regular Great Guard. They're going to run to the right. This is actually my old build, my old medium army build. Good old, oh, there's Slapchop. Slapchop is here. Katana Samurai. Make me a sandwich to Naginata Samurai. Shimbo Ashigaru. Low, not long. He's back. Naginata is also back. Samurai is back. And I believe there's one more Naginata somewhere. Maybe that was Make Me a Sandwich. Oh, here he is. Yeah, Make Me a Sandwich. Okay, King Wing is just being a badass like he always is. So, my strategy was, since he has no cavalry, he is at a disadvantage to me spreading out with my cavalry. And I forgot to mention he spammed. I wouldn't necessarily call it spam, but he showed up with 1, 2, 3, 4 units of Matchlock Ashigaru, and if you've ever tried to charge 4 units of Ashigaru, you're pretty much going to get bent over. It's I have no intention of making a porno, so I decided that's the worst idea ever. So I really tried to spread out my units. You can see here, I sent Prepare Your Anus, he's preparing, and I also took my Great Guard over here. I want him to move. This is a blob of death. I don't want my opponent taking advantage of the fact that he just spammed a shitload of units. And I personally, just like the new box, I don't like fighting people like this either. I think that Shogun should probably patch this, or the Creative Assembly, I'm sorry. I think there's definitely a problem if you can take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of 1 unit and not have a penalty. That's a lot. I've seen people spam the warrior monks, and actually I'd say about 80% of the battles I lose are to spam army. So this is going to be an interesting game, because I actually, not that he's a better opponent, but he's using a tactic that I lose against actually quite a bit. So what I do is I really try to get him to stop capturing this point, because it increases the armor, melee, defense of all units, and he's trying to capture this one, increases the melee attack and charge. Since he has all these units, he can actually do this and get away with this. Anywhere I move on the map, he can really kind of stop me. So I try to get him to think, getting him to move his guys around, skirmish with my cav a little bit. I'm pretty sure I draw them back. No. All the meanwhile, I'm really testing his micromanaging skills. I'm already kind of routing his matchlock with just 2 units of bowmen. I'm not going to waste my arrows on anything but the Ashigaru or Matchlock, because Naginata are disgusting versus bowmen. They will kill everything. So, one of my favorite Sun Tzu principles is entice the enemy to attack you. So I've actually angered him. I feel like I've angered him, or put him in a situation where he actually had to move. And that's exactly what he didn't want. I mean, just look at this. This doesn't make too much tactical sense. He's just, well, I should be fair. He's keeping these guys here to get my Great Guard away. But I'm constantly maneuvering, and I'm really trying to throw this guy off, because I don't like spam. I don't like it. So, sorry if I move my camera around too much. It's just a habit of mine. I'll try to break it as I make more of these videos. See how I'm breaking it right now? It's cool stuff. Just kidding. So once again, he shifted. He captured that, and he captured that. So he has two huge advantages, and he has every intent on camping right here, which is not unusual. So I just lightly crossed the river, skirmish with my bowman. I believe he's going to try to get some sort of shots off on these guys, but I'm preparing his Amos with my Great Guard, and that's just not going to happen. So I believe that he doesn't get any shots off on me. Oh, I lied. One of the dangers of going up against Matchlock, and I think I have my bowman finish off these units right here. So this is my plan, and once I get rid of these pesky Matchlock Ashigaru, I'm definitely going to take out the rest of his army piece by piece, because that's the only way to address the spam issue. It's funny though, because this is really a rush army, but he chooses to play defensively. That's totally okay with me, because I've played a lot of opponents who really don't think about what they do, like this guy right here. Just not paying attention. And look, I get away with the free kill, so practically take out that unit. He doesn't waste his fire on my cav, which is very, very nice. So this is a skirmish back and forth. I'm pretty good at micromanaging when it comes to skirmishing my cav and my bowman, because I feel like that's really what wins a lot of battles. I'll just keep the screen right here and then try to pay attention to anything that I can. Let's see. Naginata, shooting at his Matchlock still. Naginata. And finally he realizes he has to come to me, because I've withered his army down to pretty much nothing. Just semi-unorganized blob of Naginata Samurai. Which, by the way, for maybe the average player, if you don't realize what their use is they're actually all-around troops with heavy armor. Average attack, average defense. They can defend against cavalry, they can defend against melee attacks. They're just, I feel like they're the best unit for the front line. So wonderful. I defend the hill. I decide to let my opponent unintelligently attack me up the hill, giving me as much momentum as possible. Right here, right here. And he kind of just decides to charge forward. I bring some katana to support this side. As you can see, I'm heavily outnumbered. Rushing all my units in to try to pick off any units that I really can get my hands on. For instance, I kind of got his Naginata to, get sidetracked. I run my Great Guard. I hate these guys, stupid Matchlock units. I really don't like the Matchlock units too much. That's just me personally. My troops are wavering here because it's just bowmen. I guess, yeah, my bowmen are wavering because they shouldn't be fighting hand to hand in the first place. And so are my Lone Sword. That makes sense though, because they're just crap militia units. Their only intent is to hold the enemy back. So by letting me wrap up a Naginata and Lone Sword, I was honored to have my troops wavering. Of course, I addressed the issue pretty quickly. I brought my general over to the right side to support my troops morally. I rushed a Great Guard back here. Rushed a Great Guard here. Where did I kill his general? I'm trying to remember. Well, looks like I missed that, but I know I made a beeline for his general. And naturally, this is what happens when you attack the general and kill him successfully. You wipe out entire armies. So I actually have quite a few units left. I don't even believe my casualties were too substantial during this match. That's actually pretty much it. Good game to my opponent. Don't really have too much to say about spam armies. Not too upset or anything. I won. I really tried to annoy the crap out of people who use those armies. As you can see, the tactics I employed with constantly skirmishing will usually throw off any spam army or noob box, because, well, it just works. Anyway, I really appreciate you watching, and maybe you'll check out some more of my videos. Take care.